Hey traders, welcome to Quad S Trading, and today we're going to go over the trades of September the 17th. Now, if you long penny stocks and you're unsuccessful or you're not profitable, you may want to consider short selling. And here's the reason why. When you go long, you have no clue when that price is going to start tanking, because what these companies do, they dilute their shares to raise money because the banks will not give them money because the company is not profitable. So they pump and they dump. So the thing with short selling is that you know where the price is going to go right back down to where it started, and that's why we short sell. It's a little bit more predictable. So we do have our VW1 scanners here. On September 17th, we had a lot of stocks pop on our scanner. However, for some reason today, they all pumped and all dumped way too quickly. So the only trade that we had was SPRC. So if you look at 4 a.m. over here, it popped on our scanner. Now, it popped on our scanner right here. So this is the trade, but unfortunately, we only trade when well, I do at 6 a.m. That's when I wake up, but the trade was already done. Now, at open, it bounced off this current monthly pivot, and it produced a VW2. So we enter at 519, and we close at the end of the day, or we have some people close out at the adjusted EMA here, which is an amazing profit target. And there is also here the golden line here, which is another profit target. So we have three of them. You just pick the one you like, and you just stick to it. Historically, on average, the end of the day will give you the better price. Okay, so we have SPRC. That was the only VW strategy or trade that we did today. But let's go over all these, and then I'll show you what Sean does. So he does the pivot and the resistance trading, and he got a lot of trades today. So let's have a look here. SBLX. This is what I'm saying. It goes straight up, straight down. So it came up. This candle came down way too quickly, came back up, and then it came right back down. And this one here was also before 6 o'clock. But if it wasn't, like if this trade was after 6, this was definitely have been a VW1 trade, because from here to here, we have some nice profit. So this would have been a trade if it was after 6 for myself. UOKA. You'll see this? Straight up, straight down. We do not trade these. It's just too quick. And we don't know what's going to happen. Like sometimes stock will come up very quickly like this, like 36%. It'll come down, it'll bounce off the midpoint, it'll come back up and go higher than the entry here. So when the stocks are this quick, we don't do those trades. See, same thing, MSRP came up, boom, straight down. QNRX. See. Same thing here, straight up, straight down. And this was all of today. It was all straight up, straight down. Look at this. Straight up, straight down. It's hard to trade these ones with our VW strategy because it's just, like I said, it's just too quick. This one came up like this. It was under the $1.15, which is what we like to trade. So and it went sideways all day. For me, because it's not above $1.15, not a trade. AKTX. This one here popped on a scanner because of this pump here, and it came right back down. Then we have RELI. This one did another crypto offering, and it did a crypto offering right here, right? Pump up, crypto offering right here, a second pump right here. Now, same thing, straight up, straight down, and there wasn't any profit. Once you got here, there's just no profit. So, again, not a trade. APLM. This one here pumped off of, right here, no volume, 9,345, 5,000, and it just pumped. So, no volume, no trade. QLGN. Right, this one here was like I was waiting for it. I got the shares located, and then massive 21% candle. Once again, no profit left for trading. CDT. This one here under $1. Not a trade, and it's also after noon, so I don't trade those. So lots of things came on the scanner. Only one was a trade, SPRC. Now, if you go in the trade log, this is where Sean posts all of his trades, and he does post these in the Elite Traders chat and in our mastermind, the mastermind where we do live trading 3 or 4 times a day. So ASTI. If you look at this right here, he took a position over here at 314 and he covered at 129. So 314 covered at 229. This is a nice win of 26%. Beautiful win. And then RELI, right? So he took a position at 113. He actually nailed the top on this one. Completely nailed the top. The high of 113. He crushed this one. And then he went down to 79, somewhere up in this area here for a nice, 29% profit target, which is nice. What is CDT? Almost nailed the peak, which he, 18, so he nailed the peak, and he covered at 83. So he went at 115 and he covered at 83, somewhere right here, 24%. All right, so Sean is crushing it. SPRC, he got in at what price? 590, so a better price than I did with VW2. Now this is where they both play hand in hand. So let's say you were taking a smaller position up here, because when you play, Sean's strategy is you average on the way up, so you do like a DCA but like opposite of people who are going long. So as the price goes up, you add to your position. Now if it comes up and it hits the pivot or the resistance and it tanks, let's say you do a 2% account size on this trade here, well, nothing stops you from topping up here and doing an 8% here to give you that 10% that we're shooting for on a VW1. So you would get a little bit better price on that 2% entry, and he closed around $4. So let's say here 590, and he closed around the $4 mark, which would have been right down here. Actually, it would have probably been this candle here for a nice 32% win on that one there, which is awesome. And then GV, this last trade of the day. Let's have a look at what this one looks like. So he took it at 310. So this one here, we were all looking to enter in this area here. This is a missed monthly pivot. We all had alerts. If it hit here, we would have all jumped on the bandwagon to short this one. Unfortunately, it did not make it there. So he got in at 310, which would have been slightly about right here. And he got out at 277 right here for 10%. Now, this stock GV had no dilution and it had high cash need. And this one here, if you look historically, it does this very often, right? It did it this day here for a nice pump of like 83%. Did it today, a pump of 75. Did it, a couple of months ago right here. So this stock is known for doing those pumps and dumps very quickly. So that's it for this video. It's going to be a very quick one just because, well, there was no VWs because they all tanked way too quickly. But as you can see, Sean, he posts everything in the trade log. So do join our Discord. It is free. You get to see this. And then from there, if you want some more information, we do have a course. We do have Elite Traders, which is this chat here. And then we do have a mastermind right here. So that's it for this one. And we'll see you in the next.